How is everybody? We Hi, hi, hi. I'm gonna mute this quickly. Okay. Yep. No echo. Hi, everybody. How are you guys? I missed you all. Uh-oh. What just happened? Okay. Whew. I missed you guys. Sorry about my absence. I needed a break and I really wanted to enjoy the holidays with my family. Why does it keep doing that? What is going on? Hold on one sec. I'm sorry. I think it's right here. No. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So it's Christmas time. And I really wanted to color some stuff. So we have Sienna. This is an image by mandala.com. It's a free printable. Just Google free printables and they have all different kind of designs and nice creative things on there. Really good stuff for kids to do. Now as I'm looking, I'm wondering if this paper is a different color. I hope it's the right paper, but if it's not, we will carry on. So yeah. So how have you all been doing? I have been really taking in the holidays. And so I wasn't present and it wasn't expected, honestly. It just happened. Meatless Mondays will continue. Actually, next Monday. I was gonna do it this Monday and then snow came and it like threw me for a loop. I live in the Midwest and we have like this massive snowstorm. Came out of to me nowhere because we haven't had snow in a very long time. And so I wasn't prepared for it, honestly. That's good read. I wasn't prepared for it. And so it kind of just took me back. And it snowed all night, Sunday into Monday morning. And I was like not ready. And I didn't know what I wanted to make, honestly, for Meatless Monday. Primarily because I've been eating so much meat that, you know, I wasn't really ready, but I knew I needed it. So yeah. So we will resume Meatless Mondays next Monday. Oh man, come on. December the 10th. So I'm just gonna vibe and color. How have you all been doing? How is the weather in you all's area? I feel like I haven't picked up my markers in so long. So yeah. This is giving kaleidoscope vibes. But yeah, so I just, we hosted this year, which was different. Normally we don't, but we did this year. That was fun. Can't say that I'll do that every year, honestly. But it was fun. Made all the traditional things, kind of potluck style in a way. So So yeah. Oops. Going all outside the lines. Felt like it would be this to this. Ooh, icy blue would have went well too. I think I can do two of these. I'm thinking about like the different colors and like the snowflakes and stuff. Like I could have did an icy blue one. Ooh, and do this one the traditional like green and gold, of course, and red. I just saw the snowflakes and I'm like, ooh, all different shades of blue would have been really nice. And I am using the Ohuhu marker. This is in the color R4 Deep Red. Mm-hmm. Let's do these corners in red. And the paper that I'm using is a cardstock paper of 110 pounds. And it's called Pen and Gear, the Walmart paper. I just tend to like a heavier paper when using alcohol markers because they tend to bleed, and well, for some reason this one isn't bleeding like that. Okay, that's really good to know. But yeah, so I'll find the images online and just print them off. Not any specific, like I know some people have like specific just illustrators that they tend to color or stick to. Me is really just what I'm feeling at the moment. It's not like one specific person or illustrator, if you will. Okay, I think I've laid down the red. And I always like to keep the colors off to the side. Try not to put them away. And I also keep a color chart to this side of me. Only because if I need to go back in and layer something, I want to know, you know, what it is that I'm layering with. Because you can always add layers on top of layers with these alcohol markers. They're really, really good for that. So I'm gonna go in and deepen it up with this rose red. Also, oh hoo hoo. This is from the Honolulu B 216 count. Yeah, 216 count. So just gonna go in the outer parts. And so I'm just using this as like, as if I was shading the actual picture. And I don't think I'm gonna, not sure, but I don't think I'm gonna go in with my colored pencils. I think I'm gonna just try to do and use all markers. This for this one. Can you see in my in frame? And so all the markers that I will be using are gonna be from Ohuhu. Not to say that I'm brand loyal. So if anyone wants me to try out some markers as a beginner colorist, you can go ahead and send me some. Inbox me, email me. I will be free and happy to try. And I do happen to like the tip of this. This is a brush tip, a hoo-hoo marker, so it kind of makes it kind of like, you know, you're holding a paintbrush, honestly, like with your strokes. But you don't have to dip. So they're totally worth the money in my opinion. So that was our 6 that we went on the outer, and I think I want to go in with a lighter one. So you have I have the coral red, and this is cadmium red. I can't pronounce that. I'm sure somebody will correct me. And R5. R5 may be a little lighter, but I think maybe R3 would even be better. See, that's R5. I'm not seeing... R5 is too close to that one. And cadmium is way too dark. Maybe not. I'll just leave it be. Maybe I'll go over it with R4 again. This is R3. So no R3 and no to R5. And if I don't use them, I'll just put them back in the bag. I keep my markers in the carrier. I know some people use the what is it called? The shelves. I just did a little tester at the bottom just to see if I was feeling it. And I am. So I'm going to just go back over it one more time with R4. Just to kind of smooth in that blend. So it's going to still look bold, but it'll kind of smooth it in. Because these markers, again, are alcohol markers, you can build the colors off of them. Like so. So just gonna go in and kind of fill in that blend. I want to make sure I'm staying in frame so you all can see. Okay, so nice, bold, and beautiful. I think I want to do green. So I put these over here, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna use them. I probably use R8. That looks real good, probably in the center around his face. But now we gotta go in with our green, and because these are the Honolulu ones, I'm not getting like Honolulu Bees color set isn't giving me like a lot of Christmas option colors that I'm looking for. I'm looking for like those really deep greens, not those mossy looking greens. So I think I'm gonna go in with the Honolulu 320 count, um, which is why I like variety of markers, because I want like this. Like this is giving me Christmas. This emerald green. This one is the deep green from the Honolulu B line, which if you can see, they're different. Like this is an AP marker and this one isn't. So yeah. So again, Honolulu B line, Honolulu line. So we're gonna go between the B and the regular Honolulu line. One is a 210 and one is a 320 count because I want those deep jade, emerald, dark green colors for the outer portion, and then I'll probably reverse the colors and do dark reds with light greens on the inner just to give it a contrast, because it's kind of like a kaleidoscope looking image. And I look at this, that's what I am vibing off of. So I don't necessarily plan my pages. I kind of just let the pages talk to me. I will probably do this coloring sheet again in a different color set because I like the snowflakes, and I'm seeing a lot of golds and yellows and blues now that I'm looking at this with him in the center, which I think will be dope. But for now, we're gonna stick with the red and the green, and another day, maybe for TikTok, I'll do the blue gold kind of color combo. And that one was BG2, and I'm gonna put HB just so I know the set it came from when putting them back, because to me that does matter. And this is G312, which is called emerald green. This is a deep jade green. This is 316. G316. Ooh, that's real deep. We like that one. G316. And this is a dark emerald. This is 3G. No, G315. I'm sorry. And I say that because you may see a color you like and you're like, oh, wait, I want to see if I have that. So a way for me to communicate with you all, basically. So I said I was going light here. I'm going to do dark here. I think I'm going to start with 312. I'm not really liking this one, so I'll just go ahead and put it back. If I need it, I'll grab it. But I think I'm going to go in with the G12. I mean 312. 312. I don't know why these numbers are jumbling me up. Emerald green is the name. And trying to think. Do I want to do the corners or do I want to do both? I think I'll do both. Both the corners and this, and then I'll probably just go in with like some gold embellishment or something. I'm still seeing the gold come out of here some type of way. So I'm gonna go in with that same technique, which is, I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking. The same technique, which is starting with a light color and edging it off with a dark color to bring in some shading. And that'll help me clean up my lines. So I'm not sure if you could see there, I kind of had a little red, and that technique will kind of help clean up some of those mistakes from me over coloring the lines. And you gotta kind of allow yourself some room for bleed. So if you could see how I turned the page to color within the line, because coloring out of the line and putting my marker this way, it would have bled that way into the red. instead of in the white space, which is where I wanted it to bleed at. So again, I'm taking the marker and I'm tilting it this way, leaning into the white space, not into the red space, so that as it bleeds in that direction. I think I will throw some pinks in as well, which will be very on brand for what my Christmas colors are this year. My Christmas colors are like the Grinch's colors, but not the lime green. So it's more like the dark red, the light red, the dark green, the light green, the pink, the dark pink, the light pink. So yeah, I wanted to do pink, and I'm like, but I have a boy who likes dinosaurs, so how do I incorporate and give him a little bit of something, something? So I was like, I could do pink and green, but I was like, nah, let's throw in some red. The inspiration came from a wreath I saw at Michael's, and I was like, instead of buying the wreath, I have all the colors, let's just put it together. And so that's what I did. That's what I did. And I'm very much one of those who likes to change colors every year. We've done just about all the colors in my home with the exception of blue. So I'm gonna have to do a navy blue Christmas one year. Like a navy blue and gold or a navy blue and silver. One of those. I remember growing up, for Christmas, we would just do Disney. My mom was very much into the Disney. So we had I remember like one year I was like, why do we have to have colorful lights? Can we just have white lights? Like, it's too busy. She was like, no colorful lights. Like, what? Like, yeah, no yarn balls. Which I think is hilarious given that now everybody is into like the velvet ball like kind of look, which is like so 1990s. And my grandma used to have those velvet balls. I hated those things. We used to take them off the tree and throw them at each other, like as kids would do, playing and breaking stuff. Or like those porcelain glass balls. Oh my God. It was a love-hate relationship during Christmas season. Because those things will fall off the tree and break so easily. Like, whose idea was it to have these glass balls on the tree? Kids, come on. Somebody didn't think that through. But no, we're not doing a Ralph Lauren Christmas. Like, he very much on brand for the child, not the adults. So, but yeah. So, back to the story. Definitely gonna throw some pinks in. Because, especially with the hue coming out of here, the pink would look amazing, actually. And this is actually bringing me so much joy. I was telling my best friend yesterday, I don't feel very creative right now. The snow kind of came and just like whitewashed everything. It's so bright outside. It's like so cold. I'm like, why? But then I'm seeing all the TikToks. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have earthquakes. We don't have alligators. So I guess we have to get something, right? We'll take the snow. It's fine. This season. Yep. So that is that layer. Ooh, look how that picture is just so so out there, right? So that was the G312. And then I think I'm gonna do, kind of between the G15, 315 or G316. I feel like if I do G315, I can always throw in the G316 like somewhere in this ring. Like maybe on the little like these thingies. Yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna do G315 as the, the contrast color. I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. Oh, that is so pretty. Make sure you all can see in frame. Okay, and then now while that's wet, I'm gonna go back in with the G312 color right on top. And so you can see instantly how it will blend. So well. Okay, just like that. And just stick with the outer. I'm not gonna go in the inner. So like that. And then now I'm gonna go back with this. So we're just gonna keep alternating the colors, being mindful of where we're putting the dark contrast over the color. So okay, now we're just gonna rotate the page and do the other side. Starting with this corner, just so you remember. We're just gonna start this way first. Didn't really want to put that there. I wanted to put it here, but it's fine. It'll be. Let's draw this one out a little bit more. Okay, now we did that shading. Let's look at the picture. And I think what I want to do is, I don't know, I want to add some yellow, maybe. No, I want to do like the red snowflakes. Let's backtrack. Let's do Santa. Let's do Santa. Let's focus on Santa. So Santa is gonna be a nice, jolly, brown skin fella. That's perfect. With a white beard, like my grandpa. And then his lips will be his skin tone. Lips. Alright, and then his cheeks will be pink. Little rosy cheeks. Like a dust rose, maybe? Let's try that. A dusty rose. Oh yeah, dusty rose is perfect. And I could have just browned his skin and then put the blush on top. Let's see how that looks. Nah, that made it darker. I don't like that technique. We're just gonna leave it like that. And then his teeth will be white, and his hair on his beard would be a cool gray. Or what about this one? Let's see. Cooling wood gray. Ooh, that's perfect. Is that his nose? Wouldn't his nose also be brown? I almost forgot his nose. I'm like, what is this? Is his nose silly? His nose. I'm like, his face doesn't look complete. Why is it not complete? Okay. Eyebrows. Gonna add some flavor to them. And then let me just make sure where his beard is from the picture. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna go in with a different color for the center. I want to see if I have one that's like adjacent to create a gradient. Ooh, antique silver sounds cool. It's a little bit too dark though. So this is yellow, green, yellow, gray, yellow. I don't have another yellow. Oh, I do. Yellow, gray, yellow. Yellow, green. I don't. Okay, so these are the only ones I did not write down. Oh, I need to see. This is why I need to write this down on my own chart for myself, because hadn't I read that name, I wouldn't not have remembered. This is too white. White gray. Let's see what this color does. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And so this one is YGY13. You have all the markers on your thing. You kind of gotta. And so now I'm just gonna go in with the darker one on the outer parts like this. Kind of create some dimension in his beard, cause hair strokes. And one more time with the original YGY11. And then that'll be it for the beard. Okay, now that we've kind of jazzified our grandpa slash Santa, let's go ahead and do his hat. What color? Gotta go classic red for the hat. I just feel like it's like, what else would you do? Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, I want to go dark with that. Or do I want to go, which one? Because I didn't use R3. So I can go like the light color with the hat, and then I can use the dark red for like the embellishments, which will make it pop even more. So let's do that. Let's go in with the cherry pink, because you can always like build it up and make it furry, you know. So just gonna do the outer. Then I'm gonna let it dry. We're gonna come back in with like some dots, you know, because it's not flat. It has texture. It's a velvet hat, you know. So we have that. Then we're gonna put this off to the side, let that dry, and then we're gonna go in with some darker dots and build it up, because we want to add some texture to it. We just don't want it to be a flat hat. And to play on his beard. Now his beard is kind of like this yellow, green, gray kind of color. And of course it would be white, but that wouldn't be fun. So let's do kind of a, and we actually could keep it white and just do some acrylic paint on top, which that's what I'm thinking I'll do. So I'm gonna go in this with this warm gray and see how this looks. Nah, I don't like it. But I'm gonna chart it just in case I come back to it. Not liking that one. What about this cool gray color? Or this one's kind of, this is called Pastel Blush. See what this one does. Nah, that's way too pink. And then this one is cool gray. Nah. Well, honestly, I do kind of like the cool gray one, because we're going to build off of it with our alcohol. I mean, not our alcohol, with our Posca marker. So we just need something on the bottom so that it kind of peeks through, you know. So that would be a cool foundation. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. So let's go with that color. So we're going to go in with, this is a tongue full, CG 1100, but it's cool gray. I'm just gonna just need a foundation. I'm gonna put it, I can put this one back for sure because I know I'm not gonna use it again. And so now that our hat is dried, let's go in with our marker and we're just gonna kind of dot it a little bit. And I may add in some R3 and some R6, but I'm just gonna start with little dots. Okay, and that's gonna be the first foundation. Now we're gonna go in with our 4. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with our 6. Okay, just so it has some texture to it, like velvet. Now, let's see. You can also go in with the blender tool, but I'm not there yet. Not there yet. I do want to do these embellishments. Oh, he has like a brim around him too. That's where that really, really dark green would come in cool because of the red. And that's where the G16, that deep jade color, will be so dope here. Take your time. Okay. Oh, my head is in the frame. Sorry, y'all. No, I couldn't see. I apologize. And now we're gonna go in with this deep color. I have to always like look at the camera to find out like my head is in the frame. I do apologize. So let's see. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start the outer one first. Like that. Okay. That's pretty. Now I wanna put some yellow in there some kind of a way. Let's see. I want like a gold yellow. Not mustard. Fine. Coffee maybe. So I'm thinking like toffee. Let's see. Bring this back over. No, it's kind of mustardy. 1, 2, 1, 5. Oh, I don't know. I don't like any of these. I just need a base. I can always kind of zhuzh it up. Maybe I'll leave the inners alone and now work on the outer part. What color do I want to do? I got this deep wine. Then I have an emerald green. Look at God. I want to do it all the time. Oh yeah, she cute. G1. We can definitely do these. Oh, they're different. Okay, gotta make note of that. Because maybe I just want to do the emerald green on the 3-dotted ones. Let's see. Okay. It's a 3-dotted one. I think I want the teardrops like these. That's the wall. Yes. Okay. I'm glad I noticed it because I thought that was different, but it's not. That's just the background. So I could do the inner ring like a yellow, which will help me pop out my gold. And if you're watching with me, could you please be sure to like the video so that way the algorithm knows that I'm not just here by my lonesome. So hit that like button and that would be awesome. Let the computer know that we're not just using another computer to watch her. We're watching her. We like her. I do want to do fawn though. And that one would have been green. So now I need to do reds, greens, yellow. I want to add some black, honestly. It's a deep grape. I know I want to use this one. If I do these two, nope. If I do these two, then those two would be a color. Then those two would be this color. And then those two would be that color. Yep. Look at symmetry. Gotta be symmetric. Skip those two, these two. So these two corners. Okay. Perfect. And I know for a fact I'm probably gonna use this color either in, I'm probably gonna use this color here because it needs to have some sort of like something that's not green, that's not red. It has to have something. So I'm gonna go ahead and color these, this golden fawn color too, just so that the color repeats in. And then what I'll do is probably do these red, and then the snowflakes, I'm not sure yet. So I know I want this to be gold, so let's go in with this kind of fawn color, and we are gonna kind of try to find a secondary color just to go ahead and kind of deepen this. Pink, that's what I'll do. That'll be cute. And do the pink right there, like a really, the mauve pink in his cheeks. That way I can bring the pink out in his cheeks if I use it here. I think that'd be cute. And then I'm not sure about our little beautiful snowflakes. Probably each one will be a different color. I'll have to see how many there are. I can evenly distribute them. Oh, what if I did the snowflakes pink? That would be unexpected because they're round like the cheeks. Oh shoot. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, I think I will do the snowflakes pink. That'd be cute. Snowflakes pink. Go in the pink. And then bring in the red and the green from here some kind of way so it kind of like all flows together. Kind of like a kaleidoscope, you know. I hope that's what yeah, kaleidoscope. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the pink in the snowflakes and then I'm trying to think. There is enough. I could do red. No, red, green. Green? No, that would be silly. I'll just do the reds here. I could do gray. I could do the gray that's in his beard in the snowflakes. Then do the pink here. That would be very unexpected. I'll do that. I'll do the gray. I'll do the gray that's in his beard in the snowflakes. Then I'll do the pinks here. And then I'll do these red. And then I'll go in with embellishments. So let's This is the gray. That's so pretty. I'm glad I did that. Or I could have did every other one gray and then pink, but I think that would be too. I'm not. No. I don't like that idea. I'm gonna let the fawn color dry so I can go back in with the fawn to kind of darken it up a tad bit, because I still want to have like some dimension to it. So I have to let it dry because I don't see one that is close in color range to give it some dimension. And then we can pull out our embellishment markers, which are also Ohuhu, by the way. Got some acrylic, we got some, but our metallic is not Ohuhu. So that one isn't. Oh, I skipped one. Is not Ohuhu. So yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Then we said we're gonna go in the outer with the pink to tie in his cheeks. I'm gonna get really close to these embellishments on the inners, but we're gonna leave those alone because we're gonna use our embellishment markers for those. And I think we can add our dimension to our page. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that was a good idea. Almost, y'all. I almost bled into the other one. Okay, almost there. Oh, that is so cute. I'm loving it. Like, literally. This is so... I'm loving that. Okay, now, gonna go in with red. Did I swatch this one? No, that's too close to the other color. That was R5. 1, 3. Nope, that's too close. Let's just go in with the red, the R6, and then we'll embellish. Okay, and I think I'm going to add some more layers to his beard and the fawn, because, so let's go in again with this oyster gray. Sorry about the dog barking, guys. Must hear something. And one more time with the other, which was cooling wood gray. Okay, I like that. Like that a lot. Let's go on with this darker one and do the top mustache. Okay, and that's it for that. Now let's go in with fawn, which I really don't think, I mean, toffee, which I really don't think you're gonna be able to see. The only thing is, there's not one darker than this. Oh, wait, here's one. I found it. Found two, actually. This one is Sandstorm, and this one is Golden Brown. So let's try Golden Brown to see if we can, like, give this some depth, this outer ring here. And then we'll have to do the same thing with the inner ring, and then we can go in with our embellishments. We're leaving the inners blank. I'm going to use some metallic markers, some of our Posca markers, and do some fun, funky little things with that. We're going to use our Posca markers for his brim and the ball of the Santa hat. So we're just going to color swatch this golden brown really quickly. I'm going to do it kind of next to, no, that's too brown. No. No. That changes the entire color. It's way too brown. Nah. Let's just try it again using the same marker, because you know you can build with these alcohol markers. Hi everybody who's watching. Welcome. I think I'm just gonna have to go back. I shouldn't have did that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. And now I've done it. Now I'm gonna have to do it to all of them. I don't like it though. But it's okay. Yeah, it like changed the color. I'm not really liking that one. It's okay though. I think it'll be cute because the metallic that I'm gonna use, it's gonna be like really dark as well. I kind of wanted it a tad bit lighter. I didn't really want it too dark, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll just keep the inner golden parts of these light, and that way it'll give it a secondary kind of depth, if you will. So I'm just gonna yeah, that's kind of cute. It kind of almost looks like a really cute, like, suede color. You know, as if suede was... Hold on. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. And the last one. Last but not least. Cool. Now for the fun fun. I'm gonna still put my markers there, and I gotta get the embellishment ones. Woo-hoo. So we have the glitter. We have the metallic. And these ones here, they are just the best metallic markers I have ever had. Now I have the Master's Touch metallic markers. I'm not too fond of these. I don't like how they dispense out. These here are amazing. Amazing. And then of course we have our acrylic paint markers. So I'm just gonna turn this over as a reference. I know for sure we're glitterifying everything, and I want to focus on his hat first. So I'm gonna get my white marker, which is Ohuhu acrylic marker paints, which is amazing, by the way. If you have a chalkboard in your house or anything, this thing is phenomenal. And so you can just see my color swatches on the black paper, on the white paper, but we're only going to use the white one. So we're going to use the brush tip, and we do have to unload and reload. So you have to kind of, just, you're going to do circles, swirls, and then you're going to do the same kind of swirly with that one. You're going to let it dry, and then you can kind of build up on it once it's dry. Next, I want to go in with my metallic. Now, these ones are so funny because the makers did not put the names of the beautiful markers on the actual marker. So I find myself all the time, if not often, taking out the colors I know I'm not going to use. I'm not probably gonna. I probably use a green. Oh no, the top came off and it's dry. And I believe that's one of my favorite colors. I'm about to cry. Okay, so anywho, so we're gonna try to find the colors is what the point is. So I know I'm gonna use green and golds and reds. So I'm gonna leave all the green, golds, and reds out and put away the ones that I might use white. I think that, I don't know which one this one is. This one always gives me the hardest time, but I'm just gonna kind of leave out the colors that are in the wheelhouse that I know I'm probably gonna use. And the thing is, you kind of gotta match it to the chart, if you will, because again, they're not there. So I'm gonna take these out, and I'm gonna take this one out too, because I don't know what this one is. It would be nice if they were labeled, but they're not. But they're really good markers. They're really, really good. So I put up with it because the payoff is amazeballs. So we're just gonna put them back. That goes in there. We're gonna have the color swatch now. So there's a fine point and a thicker point. So you have this tip, if you will, and then you have this tip, if you will. So I'm just gonna I'm going to say that is obsidian. Don't want that one. I'm not using that. And then I know, and I believe this is white. Yes. And I want to put this white on top of his hat. Because we want it to be iridescent. We want to give Santa a little bit of razzle dazzle, if you will. And they work really well together. It doesn't lift the paint markers off at all. So put that down. We know what that one was. Now we gotta find out what this one is. Nope, that's obsidian. We don't want that one. This is the red. That's flamingo pink. So you get what I'm saying? Like that just kind of takes the fun out of it. But if you want to do it, you do it. They're really good when you like do it. You find when you look. What's that one? That's blush. So there is no red, because I don't see red. I don't see red at all. So I must be missing something. I have to be. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it says 24, but I don't see red. It can't be, because it's only one, two red tops, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 red. So no, that's not it, unless some fell out, because some did fall. So check. Oh no, I will be complaining. That's not all of them. I don't have red. I don't have ruby red, and I don't have any red. I don't have ruby slippers. I don't have berry magic, and I don't have enchanted magenta. So there's that thought. So we can't, I wouldn't do the greens either then, because that's silver. Like, that really sucks, because I really like these markers. That's like a, I don't know what that one is, but that ain't out here. It's not one of those. Cause like, I'm still swatching them, guys. So I'm trying to like swatch them. I don't like that one either. These are not the one. Okay, we're gonna prevail, but some embellishments with them. I still gonna use this one though. That one's cute. Oh, that one's perfect. That's our gold. What's this one? Oh, that's green. That one's cute, but it doesn't go with my green. I'll put it off to the side though, just in case. Nope, too lime greenish. That could go. I'll put it off to the side. That's nice too. Yeah, like that and that is the same marker. Like these are the outer caps may be different, but the color like payoff is coming out the same. So I don't know what's happening. I don't. And this one dried. This was my one of my favorite ones. Let's try this again. Let's see what happens. Not really. Not feeling it. Not feeling you. So, but no, they definitely gypped me on some colors. I can say that was an Amazon purchase. Amazon. You know. Anywho, now let's find these glitters. So, what are we gonna glitterify? We have some red, we have the green, and we have the gold and yellow. So, gotta figure out which one's gold and which one's yellow. Or, what we could do is outline the entire picture in black. Because we have black. We have a really good black too. So this one I know for sure you have to like pump and roll or whatever it's called. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like pump and roll it. Which would be dope. You could do that. Let's see, I think this one's yellow. It's a yellow gold, but it's giving more what I'm looking for probably than this one. Let's see. This one's probably orange. Yeah, that's orange. Not liking that. Then our red. Red is cute. Red is cute. She cute. And the green. Now, I know for sure I'm gonna do the corresponding color with the corresponding thing. So, hear me out. Corresponding color with the corresponding white. So, gonna do green here. You really have to be very careful with these. In fact, I probably wouldn't even do it on the coloring sheet because just have more control off the page. That's kind of blue. Giving off a little blue hue, honestly. And that one would be green. Okay, and so this one. Okay. Now we're going to do red with the red. I'm just going to press it off on the side and load the tips. I'm definitely going to go back and rewatch Dawn's video on how to like blend the two together. She's a fellow YouTuber out there, guys, as well. And one more red. I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm missing. Gotta have sparkle for a little Christmas magic. And then the gold. Is this the right one? Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Okay, and then the last one. Okay. I wish I had the silver was, let's try silver. So I want to add like a little razzle dazzle to the snowflakes. Let's see. I don't know about that one. I could add some streaks to Mr. Santa Claus. Don't think so. Now for our metallics. Let's see. I wanted to do like some sort of design, but I think I'm done, honestly. I don't think it needs anything else. I think I'm done. Because I don't want to just have one gold ring. The glitter on the inside kind of makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I think I'm done, honestly. I don't think it needs anything else. I would probably, like, I would want the snowflakes to sparkle, but I don't have a white besides the metallic white. And I don't think that I like that. And then the silver, I don't think that I like that would be the perfect spot to blend the two. Let's see if we could blend the two. Blend the two. Nah, that would be too much. I would have to literally go through everything. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. So we are gonna call it done, honestly. I wanted to maybe go through and line the page with the black, which I thought would make it pop. And just go through and just line the entire page with the black. But it's not black gold, it's like black silver. I don't have anything silver. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's done. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. You got me out of my little rut I was in. Brought a little creativity back to mind. So yeah, I think I'm done. This was so fun. Thank you guys for watching and letting loose with me. It was a pleasure. And again, the markers used are the Ohuhu Honolulu B as well as Honolulu line. And then I have the Astro metallic markers, the Ohuhu acrylic paint markers, as well as the Ohuhu glitter markers. And this was a mandala color illustration sheet, offline, free, downloadable, printable, accessible to the World Wide Web. And so thank you guys so much for watching. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't use any color pencils this time. I just wanted markers. And I'm sorry for the hiatus, but it was the holidays. I mean, I had to be with family. So it was a pleasure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Team Replay, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Please have your notifications on so that way you know when I do just pop on in like today. That may happen more, but it was a pleasure and this was so fun. This was like my first color holiday page on here, I want to say. Yes, I do believe so. So Santa, yes, and then now we can do cookies. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. And a world that is so hectic and so crazy. We need more grace and we need more kindness. So remember to be kind and extend grace to all. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.